Hello everyone, welcome to the D-Pad on Twitch. My name is Jeff, and this is RimWorld. How's everybody doing tonight? So, I'll just kind of recap from last week. When last we paused, at the very end of the last week's session, we had a heat wave come on. And I think that the last heat wave we had was sometime in maybe fall, I think. So it was, temperatures were kind of already going down. But the problem is, this is a heat wave in summer. So this is where temperatures can really get dangerous. I guess we'll just start rolling ahead. Um, I when I loaded up this game last time, just to sort of check on where we were at, I turned a couple of things off. We were kind of bouncing up against the top end of our power. Oh, I guess not as much anymore. But just to be a little bit more efficient, because we might be adding some additional cooling. Good evening, Zim. Hey, James. How's it going? Should probably pull up chat on the other window. It's probably a good idea. The other thing we were getting into was mining out this little section of this kind of, I guess, large rock or mountain, what do you want to call it, for our long-term prison. Anybody we capture nowadays is not going to want to live there because there's no cooling. I also happen to notice that in the Great Hall we have very little cooling, mostly only shared with the hospital. So we'll probably have to step up some of our efforts there. We have a harvest that's just about on its way in. Kind of not ideal timing for the heat wave to strike because it's going to suck to be outside. Oh yes, the other thing I hadn't realized is that we did not have an air conditioner between this and this, or perhaps last time there was a fight or somebody dropped a pod on us, this may have gotten destroyed. So replacing that before the heat wave really sets in, going to be a good idea. Aside from that, pretty much everybody in the colony seems to be doing well. Let's see, yes. I'm going to start kind of cutting back into here a little bit to possibly have a second maybe a second prisoner cell or a storage room or something. Just kind of make use of this space. And the next problem really is that we're kind of topped out on our bedrooms at the moment. So unless we get a new relationship, odds are the next person who joins our colony, either forcefully or suddenly, we're going to need to figure out somewhere for them to live. Animals are still doing well. Oh yeah, we got the fabrication bench last time. Really helpful to be able to make components actively, and we also are now producing a constant, or pretty constant, source of steel from down here on our deep drills. And this little patch down here is steel and convenient for us. We haven't tested this one yet, but it would be really nice if it was also steel. I think, though vitals monitors would be useful, I actually am going to switch research over to moisture pump, because if we do get more houses, it would be nice to be able to put, another set of 2 here, with flow through for cooling and stuff. But a lot of this area is both shallow water and muddy, so we're going to try to dry some of that up if possible. It stinks a little bit because there is some rich soil over here, and we could start a little small garden on some of these little rich soil sections, but at the moment this farm plot is doing us pretty well. Oh boy. Well, the temperature's already up to 120, which is makes me wonder just how high it's going to go. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw maybe 130, depending. And we can probably smooth these walls as well. Yeah. Now that we have a pretty big workforce, you know, it's gonna. One of the challenges is trying to keep everybody, you know, active and contributing, and not too many people idling. 308. I guess there is some. Wait, did I build a wall there? That was dumb. That was supposed to be a door. What's up, Nano? Glad you could join us. I don't love that these boomalope are hanging out around these deer, but yeah, 4 for now. So, also not a great sign, our refrigerator over here is only getting down to about 48 degrees when, you know, we have 4 of these blasting. So keeping stuff cool is going to be, it's going to be kind of difficult. It may be worth adding another cooler in here as well. Oh boy, please don't hit Rick accidentally. Let's see. Yeah, it's still 95 degrees inside here. CJ's not hot yet. This is another reason why, like, when I choose this temperature sort of bracket of land, I have people wear dusters pretty often because dusters actually give you where are we? Heat. So they actually give you like an additional tolerance of warmer temperatures. And, you know, cold you can mostly deal with, especially if people are inside. But if it's hot everywhere, you kind of can't escape it if you're ever outside. So, you know, having people already in dusters is probably making them at least, you know, tolerate being outside at this temperature. That's up to 118. Poor Zim. All them injuries. The other shitty thing is that this room in here is 116 degrees currently, and we do a lot of crafting in here. We gotta keep making components to actually be able to make another air conditioner. Chunks of spacecraft. Bang. Alright, that's pretty close, and that'll get us some components. So, actually, kind of nice start to the random events of the evening. Thank you, RNGesus/RimWorld. Oh no. Yeah, if you're in public and watching streams, it's pretty difficult. And also, I hope I haven't made it additionally awkward by talking about the fact that you are in public watching a stream on your phone and drawing the attention of anybody who may be listening to you. No! Fuck. A poison ship. Ass and ass. Where is it? Okay. Well, I super don't like that. A poison ship will poison things around it. Oh no, poor bunny! Oh no. Poison ship, I will have my revenge on you on behalf of this hare that's not going to make it. Alright, so funnily enough, as soon as we just moved many of our turrets back to the home base, we are now going to be moving them back up so we can engage this this poison ship with turrets on force. And then I don't know if I love being that close to the IEDs. I'm like, I have this like feeling in my brain that it's going to be a centipede this time, and most of you probably haven't seen centipedes before, and they're no fun. They are quite scary, and I do not like them. Hello, Action Cat. How's it going? These motherfuckers are big and mean and take a huge amount of damage to take down, and they have weapons on them that are, you know, really, really painful. I may have to build more of this. Alright, fine. So, did I start in order? This is the only annoying thing. I wish that turrets like always showed you their destined path. Alright, that was that one. We'll haul the bottom one next and then go up to the third one. Alright, reinstall that. Centipedes are not cute. They are rude, and like I said, I do not like them. Every time I see a centipede, I have this feeling that I'm going to lose a colonist somehow. You know what? Probably don't need this. I'll just do that. And I can do a field in front, like maybe one or two more up here, and then a few behind. And 4, 5. So I apologize for some of the, like, slowness in execution of this strategy, but like playing on higher difficulty levels and no reloads and stuff like that, it's not something that I really like wish to fuck around with. But if they're long range, then the back turrets won't even be engaging. I'll do this. So that's what? 5 and 4 is 9 turrets. I'll do 3 more. Alx is on his way home currently. I will gladly wait for Alx. before we actually start these shenanigans. They make me nervous enough as it is, so I'm happy to draw it out a little bit. Do I want any more of these turrets? Just in case, I will put some back slightly. And then this bad boy. This will be kind of like a nice safe house. Like, if something really terrible goes on here, in terms of this fight, being able to flee to this would be a really helpful moment. One of the realistic worries I have about this upcoming fight, possibly, is that, the longer that people are like out and about in you know, the outdoors when it's in the 120s, 130s or so, the longer they're out there, the, you know, more likely they are to develop heat stroke. And if everybody gets heat stroke in the middle of a battle with mechanoids, then it is we are done with this colony. So I want to be like, even though leaving this thing alive for a little while, we'll start. Oh, thank God for the rain. I was pointing to RNGesus specifically, but I was actually a little worried about this fire spreading and like murdering a bunch of stuff around here, but thankfully we have no worry about that. 8 components, dope. Thank you, ship chunks. While everybody's asleep, I believe they're all geared up. God, I sure hope that the longsword wielding people don't get involved in this battle. I can probably give somebody who's got one of them assault rifle, or one of those, let's see. Rick, what are you wielding? A bolt action? Actually, you know what? I think this assault rifle's up your alley, bud. Also, being wet and rained on reduces aim, and that's also not fun, so... Zim's got this auto pistol, but their shooting is actually 5. So I may upgrade Zim to a bolt action. Just because I want people to be able to hit, but from the maximum fucking distance possible. James can keep the machine gun. These two are non-violent. Steve, that chain shotgun is pretty good. Ah, but you have a 6. That's good enough to have you equip that. Seidel also has a 6, and you were already using a bolt action, so that's fine. Alley 50, a 2 in shooting. Three and 0. Keep that. Alley can keep that. All right. So I'm happy with those weapon loadouts, I think. The noise, the sound design on this, I actually really like. It's kind of horrifying. You know, the longer you zoom in on it, the scarier it sounds. This fucking coming out of nowhere. I thought we were going to have like a slow beginning opportunity to kind of talk about, oh yeah, we're going to do this with the colony and bedrooms, and then we can start building it. And I'm like, then talk about how I like to build bases and stuff. But nope, we have had a poison ship drop directly on us. Actually, I wonder if these would work. I don't actually know what side they come out of necessarily. A test subject from the Concord of Northwest Ithbium is passing by. She is named Maisie Quinn. Hi, Maisie. Let's put this up in here just in case. I appreciate you visiting us, Maisie, but you may want to get the fuck out of here. Do not be here. Alex Brid, hey. Yes, you made it. We did have some prep to do before we began the party, technically. But now that you're here, we can kind of speed along to it. We're moving up a bunch of our turrets again to prepare for engaging this fucking thing. And its denizens inside. Good. Rick's building. What? No! What are you doing? What happened? Uh-oh. So apparently putting an IED next to a poisoned ship or a ship of any kind activates the defenders. I did not know that. Now I know for next time. Yeah, Allie, I don't know if there's any possible way to get them out of this. You are no, so James is down here hauling this mini turret, which I'm going to cancel. Draft. So if they come down, they might come as directly as possible, so we may have to throw this here. Now, James Games, I want you to prioritize that. The rest of these... canceled. Rick is running away. This is canceled. That's canceled. Boy. All right. I guess if Alley 50 is gonna make it, they're gonna try to make it. Or maybe I have them... Oh, this has an Inferno cannon? Oh boy, that's gonna be extra fun. And there is one with a charge lance. Fuck. Scyther and another charge lance. Oh, is this one already shooting at Maisie? Maisie, run! Get out of here! You gotta get out of here, Maisie. I'm just thinking, like, this IED is about to go off. Does Allie have a better chance trying to run this way? Or should Allie just, like, try to book south? Because I don't think that they're ever going to get away from this Scyther. Like, I don't know. Oh man, that could be interesting. I actually like that idea, Kieran. That may literally be Allie's only hope. Ugh. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. Unless they dodge like a god, I don't think that these are going to let them live. And like Rick, in fact, I might run him this direction. Because I want him to break with them as soon as possible. Oh, cool. Alright, well, at least this is already being shot. Okay, everybody else, what are you doing? I have no idea where they're going to come from. Oh wait, I forgot James was moving this turret. Good. Gallant and CJ, both of you are unable to fight. So I guess I'll hide you guys in this building. Steve, time to wake up. Seidel, over here. Hippie. Get ready to roll. Lightning. Don't actually wait. Fortunately, this fucker can actually fire at stuff that's like outside of here. Alright, nobody... I guess I'll put you over here. Okay. Sim's gotta move. Oracle's gotta move. Rick's gonna move way up there. Nobody's going there. James is doing that thing. Gallant, CJ, Steve, Seidel, Hippie, and Lightning's gotta move. Alright, well, it may be time to watch us lose another friend. What's Rick all upset about? Did he saw a dead body? Observe rotting corpse, okay. Alright. Ready, set, go. Oh, okay. Well, Allie went down. And death in 6 hours, that's not the worst thing. If they decide to try to finish Allie, it might be bad. But at the very least, they did not die out there. How's your health looking, Allie? Oh, that stinks. Okay. Okay. Oh, Maisie. Oh, Maisie. Of course, this is all gonna, like, burn down. I gotta figure out animals currently. The ones that are draftable can draft. Where was the fuck off inside your own house area? Area 1 is go inside your house. Chunkus, inside your house. Hunkus, inside the house. You can stay. Alk's house. Spirit house. Mazeltov fights. Snook Wolf stays. Sly Coop stays. Splinter, run away. Snarfy. Oh, all these huskies. They are trained for release. Okay, I've got 2 lady huskies and 1 male, so those ones go. Is that... Okay. He's still delivering. He's still delivering. Everybody else is moving at the moment. Yeah, it's fun for me to see these new interactions and stuff. Like I guess that makes sense that if you like put an IED within threatening area that they would come out and be like, "Hey, stop putting bombs near our thing," but I had no idea. Let's go, turrets. We need these turrets to be hero turrets right now, completely, honestly. Don't want anybody accidentally running up there. Okay, thankfully I think Rick has escaped notice. Turrets, get some kills. Oh boy, everything is super on fire. This turret's about to go down. Are any of these... Alright, this one is mostly dead. Alright. It may have exploded additional turrets, but at least it killed one of the Scythers. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, yes, Turnip. You came at a time when things went unfortunately wrong. I don't actually know if any of these psychic, like, so I have these 2 lances that you can use at, like, you know, long range, through walls, etc. But I don't actually know if they'll work on these guys. Nope, you guys gotta stop. You guys gotta not go up there. You have finished your jobs. Where's CJ? What's your deal? You're pretty healthy. You're steadfast. It's harder to die, right? Oh, stresses. Super immune masochist. Alright, Gallant Blade, I have a mission for you. Alright, well that turret exploded, and we did not get a kill on this Scyther, unfortunately. Come on, turret. Come on, turret. Yes, yes, yes. Haha, he shot his own guy. Suck ass. Yes, the Centipede has an Inferno cannon. It lights things on fire. Alright. So, this bomb hasn't gone off yet, which is nice. I hope that these guys move downwards or something. And not... Is it, so this guy stopped shooting at Maisie, is that the case? what's your next action here, bros? It's pretty much everybody gathered now. Still 120 degrees. Nobody has heat stroke yet? Alright. So. I kind of want to concentrate as much fire in a certain area as I can. Or more realistically, I want to spread out my fire. Because some of these weapons they're bringing to bear are like large spread devices. Maybe this will cover a retreat. Wait, alright, so I sent that one up there, and then this one over there. Cancel. God, they're gonna light my fields on fire too. That sounds fun. How about down? Yeah, down here. Okay, so hippie. Get that one. Seidel. That one's coming up from there. That's the only one. Alright, Steve. Hippie's got that one. Steve's got that one. We're installing here. We're installing here. Is that the only shifts we're going to do? I'm going to move this one up. Okay. All the turret moves are currently covered. Where are these fuckers going to next? Allie's got 5 hours. Okay, I like this. Ooh, Gallant Blade. I don't like that you're going maybe within their line of sight. Oh no, not double speed, please. Oh, where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, Maisie, keep running. Did Maisie ever get hit? Oh no, just got heat stroke. I bet some of my people start to have heat stroke now. Alright, those two are moving stuff. Julia the dog is helping out. Julia, why are you not inside your... Oh, right, you can fight. So, one of the reasons, Turnip, that I'm trying to get Gallant Blade out around the side is to see if I can do like a little end-around sneaky save kind of thing. I don't know how exactly it's going to work, but... What are you shooting at now? Are you... No, you guys are all going back to your house? You're not going to come and attack us? Oh, lightning, don't you dare go out there. Or maybe I do try to bait them with you. Hey, look at me, guy. Look, it's lightning and Mazel Tov. I'm right here. See, here I am. I'm gonna need somebody with a rifle. Who's got a rifle? Steve's got a rifle and is about to be dumb and leave. Why are all these animals coming in? It's kind of weird. Please fight them. Okay, so Gallon Blade, I do want you on this side of the thing. Okay, Steve is now in position. Gallon Blade's trying to make a side move. None of these guys seem to be looking at me. Everybody's at least gathered in the semi-right place. Oh, I don't like this thing is moving quickly now. Okay, that's a hit, Steve. Now run. Okay. Steve. They're chasing Steve. Now what I think I might do is leave this door open and hope that they kind of come through and I can sort of just shoot them as they enter. Side'll go there. Zim. Where did I put lightning? Here. Go in there with the dogs. Oh, James Games. Maybe you should leave, CJ. That's actually not a good weapon for that. I don't want you to go that way. I was going to take the shot one at a time. That's so annoying. Yes, I know medical emergency, Allie. I'm sorry. I don't think that we're going to be able to save you. So we're shooting at this one dude currently. And the centipede didn't bite on the bait. I don't think Gallant's going to be able to do it. Well, I can do some kind of, like, try to maintain death because of bleeding. Like, the bleeding does go down slowly, but, you know, we're not going to... I don't think we're going to make it. Also, Gallant never grabbed any medicine or anything. Yeah, this one is definitely returning. The second one, thankfully, bit. Yeah, I think at this point we're going to run Gallant down there. You can't hit that from there. And you don't have a firing angle either. Well, there goes that. Are you guys gonna keep aggressing? Oh, you're just gonna do it one by one while they clear the fields. Oh, well, that stinks. Maybe I should have put these slightly closer together. Alright, we killed one. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Okay, here comes the centipede. Where did CJ go? CJ. Can you sneak out and around fast enough? I think the caskets just always work automatically. Man, this little turd right here is MVP. Like, it's hit this thing many times more than I thought it actually would. Yeah, I don't think CJ's even going to be able to run up there in this amount of time. What I'm actually going to do... Yes, shoot your friend. Yes, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get CJ up there in 5 seconds. Truly very, very unfortunate. Ah, there it goes. Alright, now come through. Alright, are you shooting at Rick? It kind of looks like you're shooting at Rick. Oh, you were shooting at Rick. Shoot at this turret instead. Shouldn't you be able to shoot this, bud? Alright, Steve's got shots. We got 2 more turrets. Oh my god. If your name is AL something, you're cursed. That's unfortunately kind of accurate right now. Yes. Oh, is that Scyther down? Lancer down? Good. Alright, we gotta fuck this centipede up now. You can fire at it? Good. Rick, you on fire! Fuck. Okay, you gotta stop panicking here, dude. No, Rick. Okay. Rick's alright. How is this thing doing? Oh, just a million fucking shots. Yeah. You think Rick would be able to figure out, like, you don't try to put yourself off of fire while there's a horrifying beast near you. How are you doing, though, in terms of... Oh, no, Rick, your left little toe! Poor little guy. Uh-oh, Steve. Oh no, Steve, you're kind of on fire. Steve. Oh, do we get it? Okay. Well. It would seem that we managed to make it through that one at least. And we did indeed learn something. Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised if we lost a I wouldn't have been surprised if we lost somebody anyway during the course of that. The way it happens just instantaneously sucks, and yeah. No more planting mines next to ships. Who's about to have major break risk? Rick, what's your deal? Why don't you just go eat some food, Rick? Steve. You also could do with a meal. Go eat a meal. Seidel. You are sweaty. And you're ravenously hungry. Go eat a meal. The rest of us, / also this, rain can help deal with, the rest of these fires. Well, unfortunately, we will be adding another person to our burial plot. Hey, Lightning, I'm good. How you doing? Technically, in RimWorld, it'd be not great. We did just lose Alley 50, which sucks pretty aggressively. Oh, you can leave the fridge now. I going to have shoot the rest of this? So far, Alksprit and Alley 50 have died. I'll have to name one of my new Huskies after Alley 50. Let's see. How about Dawn? Well, that sure stinks. Is anybody near... Wait, no, not all of you. One of you dig this grave first. Can you dig this grave, Steve? Who near this base can dig this grave? None of the people. Except for maybe Rick? Hippie, I want you to carry this body back, but... Alright, stop walking. Time to get rid of this piece of shit. Yeah, Rick is a sad little boy. He's got a super bad burn on his big toe. How much pain are you in, minor? Alright, but yeah, you may as well sleep for now. Well, we were worrying about not having enough components for things, but turns out we do now. Between this ship and the couple of mechanoids that were coming in, that's going to get us a good deal of components. I'm still like, I'm shell-shocked from that occurrence. Like, that should have been such a nice, easy start to things, with somebody shooting it once with a bullet and then, you know, all the turrets going off in tandem and stuff, but man. Not exactly how I envisioned it. Well, I've killed another friend. Good job, me. Let's give Allie the... We need a sculpture. What's the bad sculpture that we have? This normal one. The other super annoying part about that was that Evil Hippie and Alley 50 had just started a relationship. So now we don't even get a room back as like a morbid silver lining for that death. We just lose a colonist, and one of our other colonists is very, very sad. is not good. Yeah, husband dying is the worst and longest for emotional recovery. Just skip through this long night. Is James still shooting at this thing? Or, oh no, he finished and he's still drafted. Sorry, bro. So you got an advanced component and 4 normal components. These burns really weren't too bad overall. They're pretty much healing on their own. Not a fantastic start. Why would James Games be very sad? Oh no, James Games is happy that LE50 died. Boo. They were rivals, apparently. Realize I'm all quiet. How close are we to space travel? Not particularly close. It's been a kind of slow slog to try to like maintain ourselves. We've got a lot of research to go before we start building any spaceships, and we've got a lot of materials to acquire before we start doing that as well. I suppose I can start doing this. The aftermath. Alright, all the animals are back to their normal patterns. I don't know what happened to all the wildlife. Apparently they all just fucked up off the map. At least this rain is kind of tempering this heat wave slightly. There you go, hippie. You disassemble the shit out of that mechanoid. Got us 2 components. Alright. Oh, let's see. I bet some of this is still home zone. Nope, no need to clean that up, James Games. Alright, heat wave's over. Well, at least we finally have some respite from the things that are sort of bugging us. Cocoa trees are kind of doing their thing. Research is normal. It's all above mountain. I think this is a pretty nice prison cell, to be honest. Somewhat impressive. Alright. It is 100 degrees in there, so I can suppose that is kind of bad. Julia is pregnant. Gonna have more pups? Always happy about pups. Everybody's got work to do currently. Oh, Seidel, did you miss? I'm just looking back through chat now. Sorry, Seidel, did you miss a bunch of that fight and come back while everything was on fire? Can imagine that was a little shocking. Yeah, Hippie's still sad. Snook Wolf! Oh, we got new puppies! Ooh, do we have 2 puppies? Twins. We got Sapphire and Donner. Welcome to the group, little pups. We're gonna start needing some more beds soon, or to expand this barn. Maybe we'll just expand this barn. How are we doing on wood? 265. Yeah, I like Sapphire. Donner is alright. Hey, Donner. Stay home. Sapphire is following all the rules without even being told to. Maybe you should. How close are we on these potatoes? Some of them are pretty close. That's good. Because we sure need an influx of food moderately soon. Let's see. Well, since we're out of the like hardcore part of summer, all of our power needs and stuff are probably nice and balanced. Yeah, we're back up to 20 or 2,000. We're going to be gathering a bunch of uranium, which I don't know the actual numbers on it, but I'm pretty sure that it's like some percent better than steel or things of that nature. Also, I'm pretty sure that Hunkus and Chunkus, yep, keep eating all of our roses. Oh, Hunkus and Chunkus. I guess better the roses than, like, our actual food. Ugh. So, I guess it's worth investigating here. I wonder, is that, like, that counts as sand? Okay. Unfortunately, we have depleted a number of our turrets. By that I mean a fucking bunch of our turrets. The beachhead is no longer looking particularly strong. We can move this one down, I imagine. We can keep these 2 up here. We wanted to keep this one. 2 in the hallway, 2 in the main hall. Ugh, we got a bunch to rebuild here. So, 24 components, 500 steel. Right about there should do. Pull it a bit further out. Here. Guess I'll do 4. Yeah. One bit set back. Hello, Genesis. How's it going? It's really strange how quickly normalcy returns. Like, you know, I'm devastated momentarily when we lose a colonist, but then, you know, we got to keep surviving. We got to keep producing. We got to keep climbing the tech ladder. So things get back to to rolling pretty quick. Can you ask? What would you like to ask? How to multi in RimWorld? You mean like multiplayer, multiple people in one game? Well, so yeah, RimWorld as a default is only single player. So far as I know, there's a pretty well supported and well developed mod that lets you do in-map multiplayer. Insofar as like, you know, I could be controlling these pawns, and Genesis could be controlling these pawns, and Zim could be controlling these pawns, or you can designate who gets to tell who what to do. Um, in terms of a world-based RimWorld, which I think would be kind of neat, where you can have multiple players with multiple colonies, I actually don't know if it supports, like, if this was my colony and you set yours up over here and Zim set theirs up over there, and like, I don't actually know if I think FiMod might be the one I'm thinking of. I don't know if any of them support that quite yet, but it should be coming, I think. FiMod will do multiple colonies on one map. Alright, well then that could be really fun. You wouldn't have that much interaction aside from, visiting each other or trading or things like that. If you wanted to send over a few reinforcements to take out, something. Multiple players in one colony, I think it could be fun, but part of the problem with RimWorld is that there's, separation of duties and stuff like that. And if you have the guy who is just really good at planting, you might have, like, all you do is plant stuff, and you might want to build some cool thing, but you can't actually build them with the pawns that you have, and unless you play really high resource maps or make it easier for yourself with the starting conditions, odds are you're going to have, you're going to run out of resources for stuff in a lot of cases. Let's see, this is mud. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between mud and... This is all wood floor, right? So that's all supportable. That's all supportable. But these ones need to get covered. So probably put one right here-ish. Moisture pump. We're 10 seconds from finishing it. And done. Okay, now back to the vitals monitor. Miscellaneous? Yes. Marshes into shallow water, into dry ground, soft sands into normal sand doesn't affect deep water. Yeah. So I think we can build a bridge and put it on top of a bridge. Because I'd like to at least move it up to here, if not here. Because that would let us cover down to where we've got tile. So I may... floors... No. Miscellaneous? Where the fuck is bridge? Structure? There it is. It's possible that I might need to turn up my brightness. They're distinct when I zoom in. When I zoom out, it's a little less so. But there's also I've got like two, like I got a key light and a floodlight for my webcam lighting, so it like sometimes after a while of having them on, like I get a little bit like burnt out by them, especially when it's dark like this. And if it was the middle of the day in RimWorld, it might be a little easier to see. Let's see. Oh, I should figure out where I want to build my other one too. About here-ish? Yeah. Because I know that is. And this will cover up to the edge there. I could probably go up a little bit, actually. Maybe right here. I will need power to them. I don't think that's going to be enough. Where can I build conduit around here? It's only in water. Should be close enough, I think. Oh, terrain that can support light. Okay, so I could build a bridge technically and put the conduit there. Still getting low on steel. It'd be nice if we were doing a bit more of that. Where else is easy to mine? I guess the closest place is now that little bottom left deposit in the water. Eight components at the moment. Should be 4, or 4 more for here at least. Oh yeah, if you had any illusions that the moisture pumps went quickly, they do not. They take a very long time to clear out terrain. That should do. Sure. Right, that covered all the stuff up top. Rich soil. Little mud right there. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Kind of surprised I've never mined that silver before. Kind of seems like a no-brainer. It's just money in the bank. Okay. Good job, Mazel Tov. That's a good boy. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. I guess I'll leave too. I may turn this off for now. Nobody's visiting the grave of Alksprit. That is nice. Harvest botched. CJ, don't fuck shit up. Come on. You should be good at plants. Thank God we're finally getting some vegetables back into the mix. When that, I was actually a little bit worried when the poison ship dropped because it got rid of a lot of wildlife. And if we're going to try to survive by hunting, it would, we'd have to be, we'd have to go get those turtles and every last little hair and shitty little thing we could find. How much silver is that? No, not much. Ah, the new harvest of heel root. Kind of building up a lot of that, actually. Man, I'm still shook about Alley 50 going down. I looked up to the top of the screen to see, all the pawns, and I was like, what's wrong here? I feel like I'm missing something. Is this just because of your gunshot scar? Yeah. Who insulted you? Oracle, you called Hippie a mallard. What a rude, rude thing to say. Hippie, I feel like you should maybe go do something else. Like, have I done... Here, you can get the same deal that Rick got. Keep yourself happy. Do you like mining at all? No. Oh, you're still gonna do it though. All right. Just go have another meal. I think a mallard might be a duck. Yeah, I agree. I hope this works. I think it's a duck of some kind. No, evil hippie, what are you doing? Having a tantrum. Smash things in your room. Don't do it with a machine pistol, though. What are you doing? No, are you just attacking a wall? I mean, alright, I guess. Yeah, fuck those corners. Ah! Alley 50 always hated corners. Meanwhile, Rick's just following up and repairing. Are you attacking the conduit? Oh, yeah. This is some goofy shit. At least Tippy's only moderately destroying things. Oh, no, don't. Okay, good. Everybody's just walking behind and just repairing stuff as evil hippies bashing the shit out of their room. Doing a pretty good number on those walls. Hunkus is coming in and be like, what the fuck is the problem here, bud? Just don't, like, destroy anything, if possible. Working around the clock. Oh man, just to like counter repair as the mental break was trying to destroy it. Yeah, that's where you get one where they're destroying like a fixed specific object. Your room is a mess, hippie. There's some goofy shit. Well, I guess now that hippie is doing that, I may as well attempt to bring in a bunch more steel. Oh, good. Alright, catharsis. Thank you. Alright, no harm done. I had to smash up some shit. I understand it. But now it's back to work. May as well just do this. Good, there you go. You're just a little hungry and you've had a catharsis. Alright, not the worst breakdown. We're still annoyingly low on components. Ah, Zim has an inspired surgery. Why are you putting that milk right there? Why? No, this is not supposed to allow everything. It's supposed to only allow steel. Oops. Damn it, puppies. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. It's steel milk. You gotta squeeze the steel real tight, but eventually. CJ called James Games a mosquito. Rude. So rude. Truly, deeply rude. Yeah, I mean, the puppies don't know. I'm honestly surprised that they know where to put stuff in general. So I will forgive them. Oh my, did I miss a new puppy? I did. Apparently, Debutante was also born. That must have been... I think Spirit was pregnant at one point. Yeah. A mosquito that turned into a witch and started petrifying elephants. Why elephants? I'm curious. Yes, and I also like the name Debutante Turnip. Sorry, just recharging my e-cig thingamajig. Or attempting to, at least. Okay. Why not elephants? Well, I don't know. Elephants seem kind of nice. Like, I definitely haven't met every elephant, but I feel like they're okay. Pitiable, yeah. Hurry up. Revenge for elephant stepping on mosquito. Okay, I can believe that. Man, we are now getting to the phase of the game where we're starting to get so many pups, and they're going to all keep getting pregnant, that we're going to be able to start selling pups, which is a pretty, it's a pretty nice way to keep replenishing all of our silver and stuff like that. Excuse me. Yes, and then there's Splinter, who saw what we were up to and was like, that place looks dope. I'm into this. I want to be in your band. That's cool. I'm down with Splinter. Steve toiling away and making components. This is good. We did at some point get something I was meaning to build. Yes, the drug lab. 6 components, annoyingly. Did we go through all the ones we had before? I do not love seeing our beach this low strength. But there's not really like a lot of places we can pull turrets from. Yeah, I mean, I ideally would even want one over here, but... I have a special place in my heart for kids games and like edutainment games and stuff of the past. I had a lot of them. I mean, my mom and my dad at the beginning like were both pretty cool with me having video games and computer stuff, and they were very specific about keeping a balance, so I didn't only play computer games and stuff like that. But they were pretty good about like especially those bargain bin ones, which a lot of the edutainment games ended up being before very long. If I go to the store and get like, gizmos and gadgets for $10 in the bargain bin or something, they'd be like, hell yeah. Or if there was ever like a library, they'd have a bunch of like books for sale and stuff, I'd buy books. But there was always some kind of computer game that I'd want to pick up, and they were always pretty good about, not being too intense about saying no. So I still have a lot of those, like, they hold a special place in my heart. Go Diego Go was a little after my time, to be completely honest, but... Oh, debutante, you're still unrestricted, huh? Staying home. Yeah, nowadays good edutainment games are hugely few and far between. The edutainment sort of the television show that's edutainment is a lot more common, but humongous. We're good, or you had low standards. I mean, as a kid, it has to have like... It has to have like a basic level of quality before, kids will actually play it. I could get rid of this. Does the drug lab get affected by those? Yes, it does. Maybe I will. I'm still going to need to build more if I want to. Alright. Well, I'm not going to care for the moment. Why so sad, James Games? Oh, so many people are insulting you. What an awful persons. Who is it this time? CJ openly insulted James Games' cooking skill. CJ is being very mean to James Games, and the reason is because CJ is a misandrist who really dislikes and distrusts men. Not super ideal for colony bonding. Friendo visitors, what's up, Gussie? Gotta be building up a little steel now. Okay, yeah, 9:45. We still have... Keep churning away on those. Oracle's sewing. We do have a 12 at plants. I would love it if you made more components, though. Yes, harvests. Look at 939 potatoes. What a haul. How come there's a room inside a rock cave now? When did this happen and why? So we had this one built at the beginning, or rather the end of last game, or last stream. I wanted to have a prisoner's room on hand somehow to accommodate prisoners. Lightning strikes. That's pretty much the only reason. Figured it would be good. Oh my. Figured it would be good to also take advantage of some of this like storage area, perhaps. You know, I'm not gonna open this up because I want to maintain this block off into the sea. But some long-term storage, like putting silver or something in here, is a good thing, because you never really need to move it unless you're going on a journey, and you can carry, like, I think each person can carry 500 silver at a time. I think it's like that, scaled like that in terms of carry weight, so you know, we just grab it whenever. Since we are kind of running out of space, we even set up these moisture pumps so that they would start to like clear this shitty area with all this mud and such. We could add 2 more rooms, but gotta pump all that moist out. Get out of here, moist. Also, if we happen to find somebody who's an undergrounder, okay, none of this is... Okay, maybe since it's a rock roof, it might count. They like living underground. If not in this room, then probably in this room. They would be happy. Smash tourney. I sadly am not going to be able to make it to this next one. The one after, I'm sure I'll be able to like book out ahead once we know, but the timing on this one just did not work out for me. Still got 116 wood. Now we could chop a couple trees. Yeah, we'll take some of these guys. Those are new. Most of these are new. Good. Building up that component load. Air conditioning's doing fine. It's pleasant. Alright, this is definitely a time where we can start to build up some resources. Do we have... How's the wildlife doing? Okay, so we've had some newcomers. Big old group of muffalo. I wish they would come anywhere closer than a million miles away. Yeah, weird. So they have like a red area around them. Maybe that was something that triggered the triggered the spawn of all that stuff. The funny slash unfortunate thing is I'm curious to find out if Ali 50 has ever encountered that before. They're a moderately regular RimWorld player. I actually think they play a whole lot. But I would be curious to see if they've also experienced that effect before. Alright, let's see. Medicine needs an herbal, a neutroamine, and 3 cloth. How are we doing on cloth? Pretty good. Oracle going right to the medicine making. I like it. That'll be kind of the bait turret, I suppose. Four left. Alright, uno mas. That'll do. Oh, James got ice climbers? I don't know. I didn't think much of the Mii fighters until I saw James whip out the Mii fighters en masse, so you never know. Gallant Blade, you seem to be moderately... Oh, artistic. Alright, I have an idea. This is what, a granite sculpture? How are we doing on granite? Not great. Chunkus is pregnant. Oh my business. Well, that's exciting. Wait, how many was there? 19. 23. Muffa babies indeed. Man, I was like, oh yeah, maybe we'll have to expand the barn pretty soon. It's looking like we're going to have to do that pretty now. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. Chunkus is indeed pregnant, Nano. Took a while, but apparently Chunkus and Hunkus finally got together and decided to make a baby. Where did this puppy named Dragon come from? Man. So I must have missed the birth of Dragon and Debutante. It must have been it. Okay, these guys are eating meals. Stealth babies. Well, I mean, once the colony gets to a certain size and there's a certain amount of eminals up in here. They just start to multiply very quickly. Snook's got babies in every nook. Nope, didn't press it. There we go. Damn it, Rick, you were about to do the thing and then you didn't. Okay, at least... Yes, alright, one of you finish that, please. Is this whole place wooden floored? Yes. Why is there no... Oh, I know where there's no roof there. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's do this too. I should have plenty of animal hide if I want to build more, right? Got a shit ton of pig skin. Well, actually, do that and that. Snook, what's in your mouth? Drop it. Drop it. Holy shit, it's a baby wolf. Where did you get that? You made that? That's pretty cool. So we're starting to produce medicine, which is a very nice thing. When we got medicine, we have much better results on most doctor-related... Oh, there's steel hidden in the middle of this mountain? By God. No, I don't really want to build a door on that side. I'll hold off on these. I guess I'll keep this room this size and go from this direction. The reason I'm attempting to maintain the walls is that having this like limestone walls actually look really nice. You know, you can see the walls themselves are ones. Normal like actually wrought walls out of bricks and stuff don't actually add to the beauty like look, but in this one you can see the walls add to it. Jesus. That fucking lightning strike was surprising. Ah! Cut it out, lightning. What did I do to you? That's rude. Let's see. What else is to be done? We're still growing like crazy. Got a whole new thing of potatoes. Our corn is on its way. I mean, we're kind of like, we're moving through summer right now. All that drama kind of made things feel even faster. Wait, I don't want to use cloth yet. 16 people? No. I'm sorry, no. That's too many people. That's... I don't know who you pissed off to make 16 people chase you, but whoever you pissed off, you really pissed them off. What could go wrong is I could lose yet another friend today, which I'm not looking forward to doing so. I know, I always feel bad about ignoring people, and when I first started playing this game, anytime there was a refugee chased, I was like, of course you can come and, like, hang out. And I get maybe one refugee and lose 3 colonists. And it says, like, 3 town guardsmen, and you're like, oh, what danger could 3 town guardsmen pose? And it turns out they all have assault rifles, and you're like, oh, fuck. This was a military town. They were ready. No fucking around for them. Did anybody ever cut those trees? No. Apparently, or no, maybe they must have. The marks would be there, I think. None of these in my borders are full grown yet. I'll take this one. I don't like that they're close to my door. Oh wait, why am I going down one? I can just do that. Ooh, compacted machinery. What a find. What? Seidel. Well, you guys, Seidel got old, and apparently Seidel's birthday present was a heart blockage. Which I believe can be taken care of with surgery. Right? Let's see. Seidel. Health. Operations. Oh no, we'd have to replace the heart, I guess? Unless, Seidel, can you... No. I actually don't know if I have a spare heart. I have a joy wire. I have an arm. Don't think I have a spare heart. It's something that if that artery blockage gets really bad, we could do a trading mission and try to get some like a fresh ass heart for Seidel to use. Which seems kind of funny, but you just roll up on these towns and they're like, what do you want to buy? You want to buy a heart? I got a heart. Got a liver. Ooh, a bulk goods trader. Nice. They're gonna want to buy a bunch of stuff. Who's our best trader currently? Still might be Rick. Oh no, CJ. CJ and Hippie. Why don't you go trade a little bit, Siege? What kind of shit you guys got? They brought a bunch of Labradors with them. They have Nutroamine for not a bad price, which I might get. I'll probably hold off on the components since we can make them now. You're exactly right. Rick would say you, assheart. You can have my drugs. Which, wow. I mean, Luciferium's worth a lot, so... I'll sell you my shitty pants and stuff. You brought a billiards table with it to sell? Oh, they were all talking about how much they missed me on Friday's hangout? Aw. So sad. I know it's been a really busy, like, after having had probably a couple of uninterrupted months of just being able to hang with the D-pad and go over whenever and do a lot of recording and a lot of like special event stuff. I suddenly was like, oh, I have a lot of shit to do suddenly. So that kind of took over, and yeah. How many? Okay, so at least I'm under now. I do want all their Nutroamine because it'll be useful. Oh, maybe 50. Cloth. I only got 60 left, and I will be getting a bunch, but I'll get 40 for now. Chem fuel. I don't want any of yo dogs. The rest of this I can all bring to one of the nearby towns and sell. It's kind of interesting. They won't buy the Arctic wolves, but they will buy the huskies. And Huggus and Chunkus, because everybody wants that shit. That'll do. Alright, good. Got rid of some shit. Made even more money. Hippie is real sad. How long? 23 days. Oh my god. How's Rick doing? 2 days? Ah, so close. Almost on the other side. You'll be fine. Your bedroom is only impressive. Could add a second statue to try to bump that up. Oh yeah, I remember. A while ago I was like, I'm gonna have Gallant make some art. And then I cut up some blocks, and we have enough granite. Cool. I got momentarily sidetracked. Yes, I do miss all the D-pad, guys. I was hoping on going over yesterday as well, but I had sudden car trouble. But it is fixed. So hopefully, if not this week, then this weekend, I should be able to go and chill. 2 sleeping mechanoids. It's not the worst. Oh yeah, they wanted this outpost destroyed. But no. After we've lost people, and there's only 3.5 days, left, then, I think I'm not gonna worry about it. And yes, nobody. I learned something, which is another way of saying that one of my pawns died. We tried to put well, it's gone now, but we tried to put this IED next to the poison ship, and it turns out that that instantly pops the contents of the ship out, and they attack. So, yeah. Alley50's on the Discord. You could probably DM them if you wanted a specific icon, but at the very least, they have their Discord icon that you could grab. Man, I'm so glad we had these 2 geothermal generators. We haven't had to worry about shit in terms of power. You know, we haven't had to restock fuel to burn or make fuel or burn wood or anything of that sort. We pretty much, as soon as we got geothermal, we got rid of all of our old wood burning shit and never looked back. People still cutting stuff? No. Man, it's such a party in this colony currently. We're having lots of friends over. So, what else can we do at this moment? I guess it's probably mostly just dig this shit out. Cancel that. Finding all kinds of fun shit in this mountain. Bye, trade caravan from Concord of Northwest Ithbium. It was cool hanging out with you guys. We're doing on components. Back to 18. All right. Steel's still going well. Let's see. Is there anything that we should be building that we haven't? I don't really use the comms console or the orbital trade beacon that much to request stuff. It's possible, but like, you know, it's not something that I use too often. Could be really great, I'm not sure. I think at the moment we're pretty set up on a lot of things. Get rid of this steel. It's gonna be a lot of steel, actually. We may be able to finally make a cool-ass gun. I think the heavy SMG is pretty good. Oh, I could make another light machine gun, though. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Random question, what are we researching? We're currently working on vitals monitor. Hopefully step up our hospital a little bit. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not really configured to be high-tech or anything. Like, these are just normal beds. They're not hospital beds. Oh, well, we can actually build hospital beds if we wanted to. That's something I should have seen. Alright, well, we have a moment. Get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. I guess it's going to be a little while until we get the vitals monitor. Alright, well, once we get the vitals monitor, we'll probably redo that area. We'll need a bunch of components for multiple hospital beds, but, and for the vitals monitor probably as well. But now you can see how steel becomes a big deal because, you know, 12 steel in a bunch of time ends up becoming a component, and they're so useful. Steve just crafting away. What am I doing down here? Snarfy's given birth. My gorsh. Aw, man. Mini turret died. Snarfy, what are your pups called? Giant insects? Oh, wait, no. How about I pause? Okay. Well, of course. As soon as we decide to build under a mountain, the mountain-related bad thing happens, which is, basically you get horrifying bug monsters come out. There aren't any power down here. Okay, well, it's time to move our turrets again. So they're supposed to defend their home. I don't know exactly how aggressively they'll do so. Like, if they'll come out of... Also, I hate that it plays this noise constantly. I don't know if they'll come out of their, you know, home and go through these doors and attack, but thankfully it's happening in here, at least. Jesus fuck, there's a bunch of them. Ah, they're gonna dig through my shit, you little bastards. So this one will spread to here, so that could work. We're gonna need a lot of guns for this. That's annoying. I guess I don't really need sandbags. Because they don't really spit anything, so I can just kind of position pawns. Okay, well they've already made it into this room. Don't attack the door. Nope. Check over here. Cool, there you go. Well, I think I was about to look at what kind of animals we just got. Kind of forgot about that when the bugs invaded. Ollie and Wanda are two little husky puppies. Right? Yeah. As long as they stay contained temporarily, I will be happy. Like, if they don't bust through this door right now so we can at least get a couple of turrets set up and engage them on our terms. Ooh. I could actually have a bunch of people over here shooting at the door. And have the shallow ocean water in between, which really slows shit down. Nope. Seidel. You've got to be insane. Ah, you fuck. Cut it out, asshole. So who can construct? Rick, James Games, and that's it. Is anybody else close? Alright, CJ. You can have breakfast first. What steel? Oh, Mazel Tov, you're taking a big old risk here. They can't see through this corner. If the bugs end up being the downfall of this colony, I would happily play Into the Breach next. That is a fine-ass video game right there. I want you to haul stuff instead. I wonder if they could mine out enough of the mountain to make it collapse on them. I don't actually know if that's possible. Can anybody else haul these, or is it just people constructing? Okay, you can do that. Construction botched. Oh, on this. Prisoner rescue quest. He's a 33-year-old taster. What is a taster? Well, that ain't too far away. Interesting. And we have 28 days to deal with it, so I think we should be okay. Can you... Oh, CJ's got that one. James has got that one. That'll work. All right. Don't you break out of your cage, you little bastards. All right, the trap has been set. No path. Why no path? Oh, because James has it. Where'd CJ go? Nope. No time for training. Oh, somebody else has it. How about this one? Alright, Lightning's got it. Good. Well, these little motherfuckers are screwing up all my walls. That makes me... Wait. Who is about to go into there? Yeah, Rick. No repairing smooth walls currently. Alright, I think it's time. Lightning can be up here. Alright, Long Rangers. Zim. Down here. Oracle, you've got a sword up here. Jameis Camus. That's long enough range. Gallant, you're moving inside. CJ, you can't actually do anything, so you'll also move inside. Steeb. Long range. Seidel. Long range. Hippie, short range. Why don't you grab this? So I think what I can do from here is just shoot the door until it comes off. And then assumedly, that's everybody, right? Yeah, then assumedly it will just open and they'll get all pissy and come out. Is that everybody? Yeah. Be on hand to rescue if need be. On hand to rescue if need be. Alright, we're going to try to shoot down this door. The range of those 3 shots is pretty hilarious. Come on, one more. Okay, so now it's game on. Cool. That explosion was nice. Everybody is firing. Hippie, you can probably step up behind this turret. Can you hit them from there? Good, good. Good, excellent. Alright, these turrets are getting their dicks ripped. Hopefully this will explode and hurt them. Good. Uh-oh, Spirit, are you getting into it? No, stop hauling. We don't need hauling right now. Snarfy, you're trying to do the same thing, huh? Alright, hold on. All non-combat animals. Which means you two. All the puppies. Hunkus and Chunkus. Snook and Sly. And these puppies and these huskies, except for Julia. Alright, Lightning, it's time to get into it, dude, I think. Oracle, time to take on a big boy. Oh no! Left thumb destroyed, or did that happen a while ago? Nope, that happened a while ago. I lied. That's still an active Spellipede. That's still active. What's left? Okay, I think that's it. This two-prong worked out pretty well. We once again lost, like, what, 3 or 4 turrets, but at least now that we're working on a much better setup in terms of components. I think we're in good shape. James, did you get hurted? Oh, you just got a couple of cuts. Some pretty good cuts, apparently. Oracle, you can go to sleep. Lightning, murder that thing. You're undrafted. CJ, you can go back to doing whatever. Gallant, same deal. That's it. Both colonists and tourists are technically replaceable, but it's a lot hard to build a a lot harder to build a colonist than a turret. I think this should be configured for insect corpses. Okay, you're doing fine. That one's still alive. Am I missing any that are not alive still? No? Okay. Yeah, I actually, off the top of my head, don't remember if insect meat cooked into a meal actually makes them sad. I don't think so. Okay. Wait, that it actually might have just said. Okay. So yeah, they do know if it's cooked in there, because it happens to say, like, even can be cooked in. Oh, I definitely want to beat up the hives. It is possible to, like, farm insects because technically they just keep coming out of these, but in my opinion, like, it's not... It's not really the best idea. Uh, Actually, I can just deal with these for now. Their glow pods are neat. And yeah, the jelly's one of the few things that you actually, like, can use. I think it actually, yeah, it makes people happy, and doesn't rot. Lightning, you may be released from duty. No, wait, I'm super wrong. You may continue to murder 2 more hives that were obviously right there. I also get happy when I consume jelly. I feel like that's a sensible thing. Oh, wait, no. I didn't want to auto-rearm that. Zim just sitting down in this room eating some jelly. I forget what the bonus is. Is it just I ate jelly? Oh no, it turns up your recreation, that's right. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that yet. Lightning, you are released from duty. I know this feeling of wanting to start a new colony. Even when I, like, sometimes I tend to get a colony, like, really solidly on its feet and get close to, you know, starting to make the ship happen, or, like, getting a traveling group together to go to the crashed ship. But I always want to start a new colony. I'm like, oh, well, what if I turned up the difficulty a little bit? And what if I, like, really went savage with a bunch of stuff and, like, everybody in the colony was insane, or, like, you know, really wish I had a person that did this, and yes, and hopefully work will lighten up. That should do for now. I guess I should put some of these on unrestricted so they can actually haul stuff. It would be useful. My apologies, I had to spare you my aggressive sneeze. Came up out of nowhere. Good pups. Where are you going? Oh, to haul the... Look at all these dead bugs. At least we're starting to build food up again. Why is everybody going around like that? Hold on, James. Which one is this? So annoyingly, we're going to have to watch out for infestations from that area for quite a while. It's really true. Every time you start a new colony, like an hour after it, you're like, but what if I started another colony? And me, I'm kind of like, I'm a little masochistic about, you know, how things go. Less so when people are named after actual people, but, you know, if I'm just doing a colony with faceless randos, you know, I'm like, yeah, I want to lose 2 colonists for every engagement and, like, challenge me hard, and, yeah, not quite going to happen with this one, but at least I hope. Ah, finally sunny and a nice morning. Okay. How many steel chunks do I have? Where are my steel chunks going to? Here? Oh, so I don't have many at all. Okay. My poor turret situation. I think it's time to build a few more. For the 9th time. It's not a bad little colony. Have these even done their first tick yet? Oh, a day and a half. Alright. Why aren't you finishing this one thing, dude? Oh. Well, let's get some. Let's let CJ get a little bit of experience. With 2450, huh? I don't know what we're gonna put in there. The fact that the very first under mountain area that we go to dig to immediately gets infested makes me like... I'm so turned off by the idea of doing that again. Who's sad? Why are you sad, evil hippie? I know why you're sad. You just happen to be soaking wet and you ate without a table. No. Surely not. A tragedy, truly. Eating without a table. It's just the worst. Oh yeah, I don't have my Great Hall turrets anymore either. Man, we've been spending some fucking time building turrets. Still got steel underneath it, that's good. Annoyingly, oh wait, you can reinstall them. For some reason at some point I was under the impression that you couldn't reinstall the deep drills. Pretty Aurora. With nobody awake to see them. Except Steve, who is hanging out inside instead. There you go, Steve. Look at the pretty, beautiful auroras. Ooh. Thunderstorm auroras. That's like... that's level 2 intense visuals. Oh, it's a dry thunderstorm now. Boo! Whoa! Wow! Well, that was a surprise. Oh, and we just got a shit ton of cloth. Why is one white and the rest of them are gray? I don't know. Ah, fire, fuck. Yeah, slate meteorite. I wish it had been something neater, but unfortunately, no. I mean, my friend Evil Hippie was playing a game recently, and a meteorite crushed his cat. The single pet that you start with in the normal, 3-pawn start to, a RimWorld game. He was mind his own business, and it just went... At least it was quick, but man, it's brutal. And of course people were bonded to the cat, and they were like, no, cat. It's very sad. I mean, I could think of a different way to put it, but that's pretty much how it happened. It was very quick and was just... Oh, oops. Building up steel. Building up them components. Making medicine. I think we already bashed most of our rocks. 29 of these, 25 of those. 535. And we could start building stuff out of limestone again. Very little marble. Right, that poor cat. After it was a baller and a long-term soldier and came out and was cool and hung out with them in this wholly dangerous place, to be undone by a random meteorite is a cruel fate. Oh, we have this hidden one down here. Haha. Um, kind of missing some coverage up here. We got both of these back, those back. All right. Spread our defenses out slightly. I mean, if nothing else, even if a turret's not going to take down a whole attacking force, it will kind of... it'll slow them, which could mean the difference between getting somebody out of harm's way or having the attack happen while they're in the middle of, you know, trying to pick up a rock or something like that. Things can go quite badly quite quickly. Still infinitely generating our chem reactor. What are we up to? 150? I mean, I guess it's like a way to convert wattage into silver, and we're not really, like, hurting in terms of our... Oh my god. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. It's the Mad Muffalo. As long as the Mad Muffalo decides to go all the way around down along the beachhead. Ooh, hopefully you don't hit an IED, Mad Muffalo. Wouldn't prefer that if at all possible. Where are you going? Why are you so mad? In the first place. Oh no. Is this Hunkus's ex-girlfriend? Or maybe Chunkus's ex-girlfriend? You don't know. Whoever she is, she's pissed off. Steve, don't go outside. Okay, you're playing horseshoes in the rain at 1 a.m. Cool idea. The 7 evil X's. Man, Hunkus and Chunkus are so much cooler than I thought. I'm pretty sure that you can use insect meat in kibble, though, right? Yeah. Maybe that would be a fun idea. I'm gonna do it. Colonel, I'm too mad. My angries keep clapping together. Just go to sleep, Muffalo. Wait, did you already punch one of my doors? Fuck you, Muffalo. Don't punch my doors. Rick, no. Okay. How did it not die? Seriously, though. Oh, no, it did. Okay, yeah. Like... Wow. Am I having grid fluctuation for some reason? Is it because it's like right around 70 degrees and stuff keeps going on and off? Okay, that's better. Well, the Mad Muffalo, I didn't kill it. It made its choice. Its choice was a bad idea. Just saying. Angers keep clapping together. Yeah, I think it could be a good stream title. That's something I always forget to ask about / remember is like, all right, now it's time to come up with a pithy and funny stream title that, you know, people will remember. I always forget. Alright, we got an ass ton of cloth now. Probably start making some more clothings of some kind. Somebody's sad. It's Evil Hippie. Kind of makes sense. Prison Architect is one that I actually don't own it. A friend, my friend and brother, have played it quite a bit, but I sort of never got around to to playing it. Animal disease. Oh, Chunkus. No, surely not the plague. Go rest. Go rest so Zim can use, you know what? You get real person medicine. Yes, go rest. Who is is everybody... We actually have kind of a surplus of doctors, which is kind of nice. Somebody go tend to Chunkus. Yes, Zim. That's what I'm talking about. Chungus got STDs from the X. Man, I hope not. Also, the idea of minor plague makes me laugh. Like, what'd you get? Oh, I got the plague. Oh my god. Nah, it was just minor, though. Doesn't really seem like something that can be minor. Yeah, the major plague is far worse. Oh, you're wearing that shitty t-shirt. Just because it's made out of synthread. Everybody wants to feel like a rock star. No stone blocks in here. Anything else that shouldn't be in here? I guess that's fine. Go, Steve, go. Making them components. Or playing poker. Instead. That's also fun. So, this is a very interesting proposition. It says there are 2 turrets and 1 enemy. Which is not really a huge thing to overcome, especially if the turrets aren't kind of like, you know, set up on top of each other. Might be... Is this still... Oh, this light machine is still underway. Oracle, you gotta finish that. The nice thing about this is that we have 24 days to go and F with that. Uh, so this will probably be a next time investigation. You know, we can have whoever that is temporarily live in here because that's a fine bedroom, even if it's going to get cold in the winter. It's not hard to put a heater in. You don't need like exterior venting or anything. So that's on the docket for next week. It's not worth investigating. Most of the rest of them, I think, have all faded by now. Yeah. Excuse me. Every time it hitches like that, because I have it set to auto pause if something bad happens, like a raid or somebody going aggro inside the colony. Every time the game like goes to auto save and sort of hitches for a second, I freak out. I'm like, oh god. So you can see right here, this moisture pump has turned this water right here into just normal soil. The mud that was around is now also normal soil, but it's only this little cross. When the radius extends next, it'll go one more, which is why you can see this is now kind of filled in there. It's going to take a little bit to get all the way down to this mud, but, it'll get there eventually. Do I want to mess with that yet? No, I guess not. Give some people a chance to start getting back to crafting, which I think is kind of a... We really don't have that many people to make stuff. 1, 4, 3, 3, 13, 2, 3. Yeah, this is kind of an area that we are lacking a little bit. Where are you, Oracle? Alright, you know what? No growing for you. So it keeps getting pulled away. There we go. You keep getting pulled away and not finishing this gun, which, like, takes a good long while to actually finish up. Nice little sunset. CJ, you got food poisoning. Oh, well, it's clean now, but apparently it was dirty in the past. You're gonna start feeling real bad real soon. We're getting to the point where we almost have enough money where we could go buy a colonist from one of the other colonies. Should be interesting. Go moisture pumps, go. I almost want to build the third one, like, right here. So it doesn't take 1.5 million years for this to go out. Because they expand every 7 days, and we've got 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. But 2 whole seasons for this to finish out. And this one is going to be fall. We just have entered into fall. Without even noticing it, there goes the summer. Man. That was quicker than I imagined it to be. especially starting with that heat wave, which turned out to be somewhat minor. Very good. Building up that shit. This needs... Oh wait, no, that's like cut something. No animal products. What does that encounter? Yeah, alright. Maybe another 10 of those. How about 20? So as we're coming up on 11:30, probably down to the last couple of minutes of the stream, it's within my intentions to, in the future, with the Sunday night stream, try to start more, like, directly at 8, so we can get a good night out of it, without me or you guys, for that matter, being up super late. I forgot about these turrets down here. Oh, good. I'm glad to be rich in turrets instead of poor in them. Well, I guess I'll leave one. I can leave these two down here for now. Like, that's kind of a... Covering that door is kind of useful. And yeah, we got a good 3 hours out of it. I agree, Alex. You know, in the future, having... You know, if I start at 8 and go to midnight, that's about as long as I'd, want to do a stream, and about as long as I'd imagine that any of you guys would want to watch a stream, especially with, like, an evolving game like RimWorld, because, there comes a point where we're kind of just chilling and waiting for stuff to happen. Which kind of brings me to a second point is... people have been enjoying RimWorld, but I'm curious if anybody is, like, hankering for another game. I'm not saying I want to abandon this colony whatsoever. Like, this colony is going to get off this planet, or we're going to die trying. So I'm happy to, finish this game. But if people were kind of curious about starting newer games or things like that, I could be down for that as well. I can't make any of that stuff yet because these are assault and snipers. Those are miniguns. Shouldn't I be able to... Oh, I guess not. Voice too smooth. Well, yeah, so one of the things I do like about the Sunday stream and stuff is, and RimWorld in particular for this one, is that it's been kind of a chiller experience. Rick and John, I think on both of their last streams, talk about dead air. I am not as concerned with that, especially for people who are, here to watch a long, evolving, emergent story-based game. I don't think that they need me to be yammering on the entire time. But the idea of possibly switching back and forth from RimWorld to another game every other Sunday, doing RimWorld and then a different game, or okay, thank God it's cargo pods. Or possibly taking a different night and... I got a fuck ton of uranium already. I don't need that. Or taking possibly a different night in the D-pad schedule, in addition to Sunday. I'm not sure what everybody's plans are going to be in terms of timing and stuff. If Rick is going to keep doing, Tuesday and Thursday long streams, or what John will do when he finishes FF6 if he wants to keep streaming. I don't know. Yeah, the rotation, one of the things that at least I personally am trying to, like, get at, and of course I was a little guilty of it today, but but like trying to be as consistent as possible about timing and about making ourselves available for streaming. You know, if somebody's sick, then they're sick. But you know, if you forget about the stream, or we push it off, or we're supposed to start at 8 and we start at 10, then it doesn't really work that well for, you know, establishing kind of a rhythm. And you know, people know Sunday nights 8 to 10 or 8 to 11 we're doing RimWorld and things like that. So at least for me, I'm going to try to be a little more exacting with the schedule and making sure we start and end on time. But on top of that is would be a you know, a new game, which, you know, I'm happy to try out. I like trying out new games, and this one is one that I'm very familiar with. So, you know, clearly I still have things that I'm learning as we're playing, like the beginning of today's stream. But you know, there's a lot I know about it. Playing some kind of RPG or even some sort of story-based FPS could be fun. Yeah, so I'll probably ask about stuff in... what? Oleg. Jesus, Oleg. Why does Oleg go out and fight random turkeys? Yeah, seriously, do you see the damage that this fucking turkey did to Oleg? Like, he was gonna die of blood loss. Wow, well, good job, Steve. I'm glad Steve was up in the middle of the night. Good, nobody's gonna take that turkey and just instantly chop it into bits. That's how I want to see it happen. I guess. I mean, since they're wild, maybe if they just happen to be low on food as they're wandering around, they'll just decide, like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and fight that turkey because I'm a big wolf. But man, it seems like this is far from the first time that Oleg... Oh my god, look, and they got an, probably a pretty cool looking eye scratch from this turkey. And extreme blood loss. Crazy ass Doge. Something keeps going on and killing all of my power, and I'm not sure what it is. What did I add? Is it just is just the additional turrets that I've added? I know that takes a bunch. Wait, this is target 70. Okay. This is also 66. Oleg's gonna get so laid. Now that we have like 100 animals that hang out with us, there's plenty of chances, but Oleg got lucky, and it's like, luckily it's not like fully lost. It's just, you know, 67% efficiency on the eye, so we can still see, but the scar looks dope, I imagine. Silly dog. Alright, dope. We're building up a bunch of steel. This steel thing is in fact full, actually. Keep churning out components. Good, Hippie is researching. I mean, birds are dinosaurs. It's as simple as that. They're mean motherfuckers. In most cases. Unless they like you, in which case they're, you know, cute, cuddly little thingies, but if they don't like you, watch the fuck out. Laser claws. That's how we got the scar, was the laser claw attack. Alright, so my researchers are who? Zim, Oracle, Steve, and Hippie. Is anybody else not bad at this? Yeah. Steve's asleep, Hippie is gardening. Oh, and also been mining lately, yeah. You get a news bulletin warning you about dangerous wild turkeys in your area. That sounds hilarious, but also terrifying. Like, if it was a single turkey, I bet I could beat up a single turkey. But if there's like 10 of the bastards rolling around in a like a gang, I'm less confident. I'm far less confident. I'll hold off on that. Once it's winter, we can start doing stuff inside there. I feel like planting and having everybody, you know, working as quickly as they can outside is useful. Up to 27 components. It feels so good. Wonder who we're gonna send on this journey to liberate whoever is over here. That's something you guys can't let me forget, because that's such a close... Like, the trip is right there. And, I don't know, last time we got hit by a mortar as instantaneously upon entry. I'm hoping that that's not the case this time. Can we make anything cool? The longest range thing we still have is the hunting rifle, the bolt action. No, not wet. Who put the fucking swords in the infirmary? What do you think goes on the shelf next to medicine? Is it swords? No, it is not swords. It is medicine. It's pretty funny, to be completely honest. No, it's not swords, Alex, or turnip. Swords are not helpful in the infirmary, unless somebody has like a chest burster come out. You know, I don't think we're gonna need to worry about scary monsters while you're in the infirmary. Also, this is poor. CJ must have built this. Man, when we go on this trip, we're gonna bring Dog Squad. Like, we're starting to get enough of these dogs that we can start rolling deep. Cause and effect, I guess. Though it's been a while since anybody's attacked us with a sword. It's been guns for a long while now. Well, we got plenty of blocks now. Oh, did that sculpture ever get finished? It must have, right? No. What have you been doing, Gallant? Oh, mining endlessly. That's right. You sure do... Wait. You sure do like mining. Yeah, I'll have you focus on this today. Ooh, chocolate trees. Cocoa, technically, but you know what I'm talking about. Hashtag Dog Squad is very effective. If there's only 2 people there and I bring like 4 or 6 dogs, that's a fucking squad right there. Takes a little power. Guess I can turn this off in the meantime. I think it's my heating and cooling fighting each other throughout the course of the evening and stuff. I want chocolate now too, Nano. Ah, the Muffalo friends have moved closer to us now. We got a lot of kibble. Which I think actually doesn't expire. So I could probably just stack it up inside the animals' room if once I run out of space in the fridge. Alright, we're completing some bills. See, Gallant, it only took you 1 day, and you're, like, mostly done with this sculpture. And you like art, right? Yeah, you fucking like art. Do art, asshole. Makes me wonder if we should expand our walls just slightly. To here or so. Do art, asshole is not a bad stream title. Alright, well I guess I'll slow it down. I'll probably close it out at the, once the morning comes, as Steve slowly works through the night making some more medicines. Oh, good. Seidel has gut worms, which I think, yeah, it's a longer term disease. And all you need is just like a treatment for it every so often, but that's really annoying. Didn't somebody else had fibrous mechanites when we last started? Are those gone now? Yes, whoever had fibrous mechanites is now thankfully okay again. But anyway, yeah, so we've had a lot of progress this time. We unfortunately lost Alley 50 in a very unfortunate incident with a poisoned ship. Frankly, the rest of it went far better than I would have expected it to. We sacked a lot of turrets, but who cares? They're easily replaceable. Um, so all in all, I think not a bad day, or rather night, I suppose, of RimWorld. We'll have to expand our living accommodations pretty soon, uh, but not at least until these moisture pumps do some more work. The bugs do not win. We took out the bugs. Now I'm just worried about this becoming a constant spot of like bullshit spawning. Might not be the worst thing to throw some turrets in there, or possibly like keep this corner stocked right here, because this actually worked pretty well, shooting the door out, and then as they tried to run across, having like one turret here for them to aggro onto, and then these ones were unloading. So if we can at least keep this area secure, hopefully we'll be in better shape, and not get bugged again. Food is good. We're filling up our stocks, which always feels nice. Could always use more, and we will be producing more. We should have a pretty productive fall. You know, we got all that corn. We got a whole field of potatoes up there that's going to come through. It'll probably fill up the rest of this. Excuse me. I may build another set of shelves here just to stock up like additional food and stuff, which would be helpful. Or additional meals, rather. Yeah. Yeah, so all in all, not a bad day. Night. Yeah, alright, I think we'll call it here then. Thank you all for coming and enjoying. As I mentioned earlier, talking about new games, that's just a thought at this point. I'm not really going to be moving on from RimWorld anytime soon. You know, I'll be considering what games could be fun to like sort of move forward with. I probably will be asking on the Discord for opinions and thoughts and things. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming. I hope everybody had a good and restful weekend, and I hope that the beginning of your weeks are not horrifyingly bad. R.I.P. Alley50. This has been the D-Pad. I have been Jeff. This has been RimWorld. You guys have been great. I will catch you all on the internet. Peace.